Hello Pisces, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your November 4th new moon reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Pisces, and we're going to take a look at what's going on during this new moon cycle flowing into that full beaver moon on the 19th of November. We're going to take a look at where your energy is at currently, what you'll be manifesting during this cycle. We'll take a look at your fullest potential and the momentum to keep on going. And lastly, we'll take a look at action steps that you can take to help you achieve your desired outcome. So just a friendly reminder, Pisces, this is a general reading for the collective, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Check out your other chart placements if you would like to do so as well. And if you're interested in signing up for my free monthly reading giveaway contest, you can find that link in the description box below, as well as information on how to book a personal reading with me. So again, in the description box below, and if you haven't already, please feel free to hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you feel compelled. All right, so we're going to dive into your reading here, Pisces. We have full moon in Cancer. Even though we're in Scorpio season, this is just the energy showing up in your reading here. So it says, let your fears dissolve. Let your fears dissolve. And we also have focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius. Beautiful. So new moon in Sagittarius, especially if you have Cancer or Sagittarius in any of your placements here. But I feel like a lot of you are focusing on the more positive side of things, as the glass is half full during the month of November, which is beautiful. You're releasing fears is what I'm sensing here with these. You're releasing the fears and you're going ahead and doing something anyway, something that possibly you've been holding back on. Maybe this is your voice. Maybe you are letting others hear what you have to say at this time by expressing yourself more effectively, focusing on the positive instead of the negative in the past. So let's dive in and see where your energy is at currently. All right. I am getting a name right away here, Guinevere. Guinevere. So if that is your name, Guinevere, or if that resonates in any way for you, let's see where your energy is at. Queen of Michael, Queen of Swords. There's that communication coming in here. This is somebody who's brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and funny. So I like this because I feel like you're showing up in this energy of healthy boundaries. It says you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So some of you may be focusing on career at this time. It doesn't have to mean that you're not focusing on relationships, because I see you certainly can be. But with the Queen of Swords showing up here, it's somebody who seeks the truth. She sets healthy boundaries for yourself and others, especially when it does come, have to do with family. For a lot of you, the Queen of Swords is all about integrity, and she lives her life that way with honesty, integrity, and truthfulness here. I feel like you are forging forward. You're doing something that actually is quite brilliant, as you can see here. And I feel like you are seeing the positive effects of something you're trying to manifest at this time. Let's take a look and clarify the Queen of Michael. The Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords tells it like it is. And that was kind of the energy I was getting with the letting your fears dissolve. You may be telling somebody, whether it's a lover, a coworker, a family member, friends, whoever this is, you may be telling something based on truth, integrity, and honesty. And sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do, but it's what they need to hear, Pisces. So let's take a look and clarify the Queen of Swords. All right, we have the Six of Swords showing up. So a lot of communication right off the bat here is what I'm sensing for you. You may be communicating with others at this time, but the Six of Swords is moving on. It's almost like a rite of passage for you, Pisces. You're moving on. You're leaving the past in the past. You're going through this spiritual transition to something bigger, something better. You're coming out stronger. There's a lot of healing in this energy as well. And I feel like you're coming out on top of a situation, but there may have been a lot of back and forth communication prior to achieving the success that you've wanted. All right, let's take a look and see what you're going to focus on manifesting at this time during this new moon, November 4th, into that full beaver moon on the 19th. What is it that you are going to focus on manifesting? Oh my gosh, another swords. 5 of Michael is the 5 of swords. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Beautiful, because it actually says focus on the positive. So I feel like that is actually what you will be manifesting during this time, is getting rid of any situations that don't serve you, especially if you voice your opinion or if you communicate effectively towards a person. But if they're just not willing to listen here, Pisces, or they are not willing to hear or even comprehend anything that you were saying at this time, I feel like you are moving on from that. You're like, you know what, I tried, I put out what I needed to do and say, but I feel like you will still feel on top of your game because you said what needed to be said here, because you stepped into your power and didn't let fear either hold you back or override the emotions here. So again, you're releasing your attachment to the outcome, whatever that outcome is for you. And I feel with you not having the attachments, you're releasing a lot, and you're setting yourself up actually for success instead of disappointment here if it doesn't turn out the way that you wanted. And I feel like Spirit has a bigger plan here. So I feel like you're taking a different approach. You're seeing the glass as half full versus the glass of half empty. And you're seeing the gains of something instead of the losses. And I feel like you are being more positive at this time. But let's clarify the 5 of swords. You're definitely building your skills. You've grown, especially if there was somebody that needed to win at all costs. So we did have the 5 of wands show up right on top of that. I will read all of these. They're telling me read all of them. So again, we're clarifying what it is that you're going to manifest. And I feel like you are manifesting a positive solution here. 2 5 showing up says there's change that's going to offer freedom. Okay. There may have been obstacles in the way, but there will be some sort of change or transformation that shifts into a more positive side of things. And it may happen quite quickly with the Chariot. The Chariot comes in saying there will be triumphant success. It's the card also of movement, of confidence. It's the Cancer energy as well, which you did get. But I feel like once the fear is dissolved, you're moving forward. For some of you, this can even be traveling or taking a trip as well. But there was a decision, or is a decision, that will need to be made with the 2 of swords. So I feel like you're at a crossroads here, and it's, do I stay? Do I leave? Do I speak up? Do I hold back? Do I cut this person out? Do I keep them in my life? So there's the back and forth energy of something happening here. But I feel like, again, you will come out on top, whatever decision you make here, because we do have the Star showing up and the 9 of Cups. I love this. So the Hierophant showing up, or Hierophant, I'm not quite sure. Everybody pronounces it a little differently, but this is about divine guidance, and it's about spiritual wisdom here, Taurus energy. It's about commitment, tradition. I feel like you may be taking the road less traveled in a situation. Some of you are committing to yourself, and you're staying true to what's important to you. You're staying true to your morals. And I feel like you're speaking up for what you believe, not what other people think you should believe here, Pisces. Next up, we have the Star, followed by the 9 of Cups. So the Star showing up says there is inspiration, there is hope. This is about self-love, self-care, growth, but it's also about your dreams coming true after a Tower moment that actually will create more sufficiency, self-sufficiency with the 9 of Wands. It will create more independence here. For some of you, this can even be a relationship that you are releasing, possibly. You're moving forward, and that may be what you're moving on from. And I feel like the 9 of Cups is going to, whatever decision you make ultimately is going to allow you to stand on your own 2 feet. And you're going to be independent and reliable on your own. All right, let's take a look here and see what is your fullest potential during this moon cycle. I feel like there's a lot of potential for communication and clearing things up, so to speak, at least even if it's only internally on your end, Pisces, because I feel like you will be speaking your truth. Very important. All right. There it is, the 8 of Gabrielle. More news. 8 of Wands is the card of speed, velocity, travel, relocation, movement for some of you. It's news that comes in and changes everything. And it says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So the whole theme of your reading here is communication coming in for you. Standing on your own 2 feet, standing in your power, releasing any fears from speaking. You're putting your 2 cents into something here, and you're focusing on the positive, the outcome of a situation, being more positive than negative here. And the 8 of Wands is definitely talking about your fullest potential is to communicate your needs effectively, is what Spirit is saying here. Let's clarify what this news is. What is this communication showing up for you? Maybe you're waiting to hear news from a person that you haven't talked to for a while. Maybe it's an estranged family member that you cut out or they cut you out. Maybe it's waiting to hear news from a career opportunity or a prospective employer here. Let's take a look. 4 of Wands, beautiful. 4 of Wands showing up here is you again hitting a milestone. It can be taking a vacation. It's a celebration here. Sometimes this is the card of 1111, soulmate, twin flame energy. So in your fullest potential during this new moon cycle is to hit some sort of a milestone. Okay, again, it can be halfway to marriage. It can be about stability, bringing more stability in the home and in the relationships. It may be somebody moving, maybe moving in together as well. But I feel like there's potential for growth in this situation, and that is what you are manifesting, stability in your home life. Let's take a look here and see what energy you need to keep this momentum going, Pisces. What energy do you need to keep this momentum going? Because you're definitely moving forward. You have 2 cards with the Chariot showing up, so there could be a lot of travel, a lot of action, but you're moving forward. We have the Ace of Ariel. Beautiful. Ace of Ariel is the Ace of Pentacles, and it says, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning in prosperity. It can be in wealth, career, success, abundance. It can be gifts coming your way. It can be inheritances as well. It may even be that, raise that you've been wanting, or some sort of getting something off the ground where you're seeing the benefits from it at this time. You're seeing the positive side of it. And I feel like the energy to keep this momentum going is to create and manifest these new beginnings by staying positive, moving forward, taking little steps, because you can see that this angel has tons of beautiful coins next to her. They're also telling me saving money. So I feel like it could have been a Geico car insurance commercial that Spirit was showing me, but it doesn't have to mean you're saving money on your car insurance. Maybe you just got one of those calls that said, hey, save some money on your car insurance, or your warranty expired. But what I'm getting here is you may be saving money by finding some sort of deal. So maybe you are house shopping and you find a good deal, or maybe you are looking for some sort of clothing and you find a good deal. Maybe you are booking tickets online and you are finding a deal. So they're telling me something with you finding a deal as well. So keep that momentum going by creating, by searching, by using your healthy boundaries as well, especially with that Queen of Swords energy, but using your voice, speaking up for what you want. This may even be you calling and talking to somebody, at a 1-800 number, or saying, how can I get a better deal on this? So I feel like negotiation is going to be very important. Yeah, determination. 9 of Wands is the card of having that determination, motivation, strength, discipline, and persistence to finish something that you started. And that's the energy I'm feeling here. And that is how you can keep your momentum going, is to keep going. Finish what you started. Don't give up. Don't start something to quit something. Start it and follow through is going to be very important for you for the month of November, especially during this new moon cycle going into that full moon, and during that 11/11 portal energy. There's determination. Don't give up, because you're almost at that finish line, so to speak, where you're going to have a lot of abundance and money coming your way. All right, let's take a look here and see what action steps that you can take, Pisces, to continue on your desired outcome, achieving your desired outcome. What action steps for Pisces can we use? All right, wow, we have the King of Michael. You start off with the Queen, you end with the King. A lot of communication here for you. This is somebody who is very rational, very ambitious, respected. The King of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But I feel like this person rules law, rules logic. It says wisdom and objectivity are important. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. So perhaps you're dealing with another air sign here, or an air sign, Pisces. Perhaps you are talking to somebody that is more logical versus, heartfelt. Maybe they think with money or in the terms of integrity, what's right, instead of using their emotions. So the King of Swords is somebody who is definitely, they can use their knowledge to their benefit at times, but I feel like this is just standing in your power. So the action steps that you can take to help you achieve your desired outcome is make sure you are balancing the body, mind, and soul, and the head and the heart. Because even though the King of Swords comes in, and again, he's based on that logical, this is sometimes thinking logical instead of with the emotions here. So I feel like if you're able to focus on the positive side of things and you are letting your fears dissolve here, there will be movement forward with this King of Cups. I feel like if you can stay ambitious about situations, stay excited, there's a lot of new beginnings coming in here. A lot of money and success and abundance for you is what I'm seeing, Pisces. But let's clarify this King of Swords. This is, again, speaking up for what you want and making sure you're staying in your integrity and compassion, because I feel like you're a beautiful energy here. And a lot of times it's about speaking up and how we speak, as well as how others talk to us at this time. Okay, they do. All right, there it is. I was going to say they want this one again. There's the Page of Wands coming in. I love the Page of Wands showing up because this is new energy. This is you getting something off the ground, but I feel like you're going to receive some sort of news, and it's going to actually help you achieve your desired outcome. And this can be news about travel, going on an adventure here. The page can be children as well. You may hear some news from one of your children, but I feel like we have the Star. So the Star coming up again is healing. It's about your dreams coming true, especially after a tower or traumatic moment in your life. And I feel like a lot of you have hope in a situation again. And in order for you to achieve some sort of desired outcome, the Star card says that there is dreams coming true. You've worked hard, you've overcome a lot, and you've healed a lot of emotions that you've had here. So let's take a look and get a few messages from the angels regarding action steps that you can take, Pisces, during this new moon energy. What are additional action steps that Pisces can take here, Spirit? Okay, this one talks about asking the angels for your help here. So the angels would like you to assist you in this situation, but you do have free will. So making sure you ask the angels, your higher self, your guides, Mother, Father, God, goddesses, whatever you believe in here, Pisces, make sure you are asking for help if you need it. There's also something with travel, they're telling me. So calling upon angels while travel. They're telling me something, especially if it has to do with children. You did get the page. Again, pages can be children or new. So maybe you might be hearing something new about one of your children. Please take it as it resonates. We have the third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Okay, especially because you do have the King and Queen of Swords energy showing up. The King and Queen are air signs. They are communicators, talkers, and sometimes they think very logically and have a hard time connecting to their emotions. So make sure you are connecting to that feminine side as well, Pisces. It is safe for you to see angels, visions, auras, and love in all of its forms. And lastly, we have another archangel. You're working very closely with this Archangel Michael, who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. A lot of times when we travel as well, people ask Archangel Michael to watch over while they travel. So let's take a look here and get a message from the Soul Truth deck. And what I recommend is either pausing the video, Pisces, if you have a moment, and really think of your answer to the question that pops up here, or even journal, because this really gets you thinking on that soul truth level here. All right. Oh, I love it. What risk can I take? It says, be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you have ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. Your soul action is this. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. Wow. You're definitely being brave. You're being courageous. You're going to receive some sort of communication, I feel like, that will allow you to take a bigger risk than you have taken. In a long time, at least. All right, and lastly here, we're just going to get a message from Spirit, Pisces, before we close down your reading. All right. All right, we have nature. We have nature showing up for you. They're also giving me a name here, Richard. If your name is Richard, or if you work with a Richard, or if Richard resonates in any way, maybe that's a middle name or a first name, or maybe you live on Richard Lane, please take it as it resonates. It says, nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Nature. For those of you that are living in a place that may be a little bit colder and you're not loving going outside in the cold weather, what I'm seeing as well is plants. So bringing nature indoors, so that you can do this again by maybe even visiting a sauna or an area that feels more like a rainforest or feels more hot or sunny. This can be red or blue light therapy as well for some of you, especially if you live in a place where they have seasons and you get that seasonal depression disorder as well. Diving into that, you certainly can use red light therapy, and then also plants. A lot of different plants you can bring into your energy. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. They're actually showing somebody clipping plants. So possibly you've just clipped some plants, maybe some babies that were growing on your plant, or you need to trim or clean up some of your plants. Maybe there's overgrowth or abundance or some dead leaves. So if that is you, I feel like the message coming through is to shape up or clip up or clean up your environment there. All right, that's what I have for you here, Pisces. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that like, thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. Whatever you feel compelled to do, I'm greatly appreciative to every one of you, and I'm sending you all out a lot of love and light. Till next time.